Hey everyone, it's your girl Emily Curl. Welcome back to my virtual studio. I'm so excited because today we'll be joined by singer and songwriter Max. Check it out. Max, thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to talk to you and so great to meet.
Pleasure to meet you. Wearing the yellow, like I said earlier, you're killing it. I love the enthusiasm. Let's make some magic with this one.
I love it. Well, I wore this shirt for you because I feel like you have such a cool style and such a cool brand, so I had to fit into that brand.
I'm on it. Thank you. I know my wife. We're in my new house and the closet is full of yellow. It is definitely, or like off yellow things. It's pretty much yellow. It's like an orange yellow, but we gotta just change it up a little bit, just slightly when we can.
So you're moving into your new house, and this is in LA, right?
It's in LA. Yeah, we found out about this baby girl that we just announced, and we knew right away. My wife was nesting, so we've been looking for a house for a while. But finally, it all kind of comes at the right time. God laughs at your plans, so this was kind of the moment where baby came along. We found this house and pulled the trigger, and making those life moves.
Aw, well, congrats on your baby girl. I know I'm so excited when I saw the news today. I couldn't even believe it. What are you most looking forward to about being a girl dad?
It's so funny. We didn't know what the gender was until my birthday, actually. And the whole time we've been pregnant, my wife's been pregnant, I've just only been able to think of girl names and girl stuff and like girl future experiences with princess dresses and whatever else, or whatever she wants to do. If she's been big into the Knicks, I'm down, whatever she wants. But I've only been able to think about that, and I felt guilty because then it came time for gender reveal, and everyone's like, "What if it's a boy?" And I said, "Oh yeah, as long as they're healthy." But deep down, I knew I was going to be a girl dad. So now that I know officially, I'm just excited to just love her with everything I have and just support her and just be obsessed with her. I'm obsessed with her already. I just started feeling her kick in Emily's stomach yesterday, which was really cool. We started calling it spooky, so she's a little spooky Schneider right now because I could feel her punch twice, and I was like, this is the best.
Oh my God. Well, what an exciting time. It has this sort of transition in your life, new house, a new baby, impacted you, obviously you personally, but impacted your art and your music and your creative process?
Oh, of course. I've been writing a lot of baby songs and trying to tie them into like both my feelings of how I first felt with Emily / how it would feel with this baby. That's sort of that combination of making it that kind of song is definitely a lovely challenge. So I've written a bunch of them already, but I just want that perfect one. So we're still writing towards that. And, I love to be, we've chosen to be very open about our lives, which not all artists do, but I think part of it is because I'm so glad I can talk to you about this baby now. It just feels so exciting. And when I have a secret in me, it's so hard to not talk about it. So we just choose to be personal with the music and the stories, and it's nice to feel like people just really do get a sense of our life, and it translates into theirs via the music.
When you think about 2020, obviously this has been a challenging and life-changing year in many aspects. How have these last few months been for you, on top of holding in this secret, moving like you mentioned, with everything that's going on in the world?
So wild. I mean, I know today we're even talking about my song Jonas Blue, this Naked song. Everything we do, our videos, our songs. Luckily, I have a little quarantine. My guy Andrew does all my video stuff, and then my guy Ryan has always been with me, does all the music stuff. So we've just been able to. We created the whole music video for Naked in my garage on a green screen. Yeah, it was just on a green screen in my garage with with some good cameras and like 8 people on Zoom giving direction and me dancing around. And I feel really grateful to have that team because it's been a challenge, obviously, to just stay creative and keep wanting to give the caliber of work that we are used to putting out. So to have that challenge of how do we do that while we're in our garage is definitely something I'm taking with stride and trying to be just as excited as possible because it is what it is. So we just have to do what we can right now, and it's been kind of great thus far to figure out things we wouldn't have done normally, which is the silver lining.
Yeah, that's interesting. What do you think has been like the most surprising thing you've learned about yourself through this process of creating art, creating music in different scenarios, different environments than what you're used to before?
Great question. I feel like a big part of it, my mom tells me this a lot, and my wife tells me this a lot, we're always on the road. I feel like I'm always moving and going, and this is a time where we all have to, the universe is making us stay in place and reflect on ourselves and reflect on our time with people we love, and what does life mean? Like, what are the moments of your life? Is it the times you're grinding out, or is it the times in between? And right now it's the times in between while we're still trying to make a living and do our things. So it's been a reflective moment to really say it's okay to maybe take the Saturday to just hang out with your pregnant wife and be by the pool, which I usually feel guilty about. I'm like, oh, what can I be doing to keep this whole thing moving? But and sometimes in those moments, I think of the best new music video idea or whatever else. So it's important to just take a second to really soak it in. It's hard because you don't want to soak it in. You want to just find the escape. And I've been trying to find the escape, but soaking in is much more, it's much healthier, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And, in light of everything going on, do you also feel now an added weight or responsibility to use your voice, not only for your music, but also for social change?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You just got to do the right thing right now. And if people don't like that, and as long as it's authentic, you just go with it. It's wild to see that people don't believe in Black Lives Matter, or they just, it seems like it's just the right thing. Why would you not be wanting to have equality and love for those people? I mean, so many people in my life, I've always, the same with Pride. I mean, I have so many people growing up in New York that are Black, that are white, that are gay, and to think that anybody wouldn't love them and accept them for being who they are has always been something that I've tried to raise my voice about and see if I can be a bridge or an ally to people that just don't get it. Because I think the majority of those people out there, they're not all terrible people. It's easy to demonize them, but it's even harder to like go and look them in the face and see them having such a different view than you have, and being able to say, maybe this is just how you grew up, and it's hard. In the end, we all want those people to just support these things that we all feel are just right. And so being able to look those people in the face and say that in this time or on the internet or whatever else, and not just demonize them or make it two separate spheres is a challenge. But I think it's the only way to use our voices, because otherwise we're just fighting against it, and that's not the point of this.
Preach. So true. So I want to transition a little bit and talk again about your music. So we have Naked just released with Jonas Blue. I love this song. And then you also just released a new video with Hayley Kiyoko. What was the experience like? You talked a little bit about Naked, but what was the experience like bringing that video to life?
The Missed Calls video was a similar thing. I made it in my garage with my guys. We did all these videos and we had it in 2 different cities. The director was in Sacramento, and he shot the body doubles with the TVs, and we shot what was on the TVs in my garage. So again, that was another one where I spent so much time with so many treatments, just trying to figure out how do we keep it in this yellow world that I've established for the album and still have it feel like it's each fit. Because I want all of the videos to be one continuous storyline by the end of the color vision experience. So doing that has been so challenging, but Hayley's so particular too, and it was great to it was right at the beginning of quarantine too, so we were all the most cautious, and it was cool. We were all masked in my garage, taking turns going outside, and ended up turning out really wonderfully. I was so happy with the product, and that was because of the director and my whole team. So I was glad we could pull it off.
Now, you've collaborated with some really talented artists. You, Quinn 92, Ash. Who else would you like to work with?
Oh my gosh, I think I'm an only child, so I think that's why I'm obsessed with collaboration in every moment I can. I just want to share my thing, and of course I've chosen to be a solo artist, so everything I do, I'm always trying to get producers to feel part of it and other artists, and it's always so nice to get their stories a part of it. So I'd say, oh my gosh, I'd love to do the classics. Stevie Wonder, of course, would be a dream, and then more current artists, I'd say, Dua Lipa would be amazing. She's wonderful. She's always awesome. I have this really embarrassing story where we did a couple radio shows together, and I was so excited to meet her. And I walked out of my dressing room to meet her, and I was changing my shirt as I was going to meet her. And so I had it on backwards, and I'm trying to say hello, and the shirt's on backwards. And she was so lovely about it. So I appreciate her being so nice and humble. But doing something with her would be unbelievable. And of course, Lizzo, she's such a queen.
Oh my God.
Shows, and yeah, she's got the spice, baby. So that'd be crazy.
Both of those amazing. And so, okay, so I have to tell you, I have one last question before we go, but I have to say that your song, Where Am I At, is one of my personal favorite songs ever.
Oh, wow.
And I love that song, and I feel like even right now it's taken on a new meaning of where am I at mentally these days with everything going on. So I had to ask before we go, where do you think you're at right now?
I can't complain. I feel like we've been watching This Is Us for the first time. And I feel like this is one of those moments where you just are making the most sour lemonade into something resembling lemonade. Sorry, the most sour lemons into lemonade. That quote from the doctor. And we've just been so emotional. Of course, she's pregnant, so we're watching this show about this family, and it's amazing. But I think right now, we went into this, and I was so depressed at first. Of course, everybody has problems, but I'd been planning this tour and this album and all these things you just put your heart and soul into. And I think that again, that quote of God laughs at your plans. I'm just trying to be present and happy and soak in this moment. We're in a new house, we're having a baby, and that's the moment to just be present and love that. So I think I'm in a good place. I'm a better place than I was when I wrote that song. So if I could tell where am I at, Max, that he's gonna be okay, I would tell him that right now.
Oh, I love that, Max. And then, so what else can we expect from you the rest of the year?
Gosh, the album Color Vision is coming finally, September 18th. Man, I have so many secrets. I have so many surprises in my back pocket. You know, K-pop fans are hating me because they know something's crazy is coming on there. They hate my teasing, but I have to do it. It's just a part of who I am. If I have a secret, I have to somehow just let it come out in little ways.
Oh, for sure.
So there's Korean rapping on the album. I'll put that out there. There's so many other amazing features I got to work with. And it's, I'm the most proud of it. So I can't wait for people to hear that on September 18th with some singles flying in. And honestly, we're almost done with the next album already. I've never said that. So
oh my God.
I'm never that way because we're usually like promoting on tour. So it takes me 4 years to do an album, but I'm not letting the people go another 4 years without a new album. So I'm excited for all this new music. I'm really proud of it and I hope people enjoy it and it helps them feel beautiful in the shower or wherever else. So yeah.
Well, Max, thank you so much for taking the time. I'm so excited. So much music to look forward to. Congrats to you. Congrats to Emily. We can't wait to meet baby girl and to meet the album. It's going to be a big year.
Thank you so much, Emily. Yeah, double drops, baby. Let's go. Thank you. Wonderful. What a great interview. Thank you. I love my iHeart people. Let's go.
We love you, Max. Thank you so much for taking the time. And hopefully we'll see you IRL very soon.
Yes, please. I would love that. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stream all of Max's music on iHeartRadio. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video.